I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
Stopde Nation, welcome back to another video. You'll notice I look exhausted today. I probably could just take a small nap while we make this video. Maybe I should probably live stream it if I do that though. Then it'd be like a nap time with Stopde. I am exhausted because we woke up last night to do the Black Friday promo at 1 in the morning, and by the time I think we posted the video it was like 3, so like 1 to 3, I was having some issues exporting videos. But anyways, we did that, then we went back to sleep. I didn't really play through any of the events after because really like this whole idea of every hour on the hour having to play the event in order to get a player, I am not super a fan of. So we did pick up some packs, but very big downside of this promo seems to be that without purchasing things for the gems and for the FIFA points, you pretty much, if you want to get a player, have to play this game for like about 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, so not a long period of time, but every single hour, which I feel like sleep is probably more important than getting that one player that I'm probably going to end up using for training experience anyways, because he won't fit into my chemistry. So a little bit disappointed by that. Last season it was like, I think we played the events like every 8 hours, but we got the rewards that refreshed every hour, so that was definitely a lot cooler in my mind. I know a lot of you have been like echoing that on Twitter, tagging me on these things on Twitter. We actually asked earlier on Twitter as well, you know, some of the things that you liked about this season, some of the things that you think need to be improved about this season, because I think this season has huge potential. There are so many like amazing parts of this season. You know, the improved graphics, they like, it makes it look a lot more like, you know, a console game, those kind of things. The head-to-head mode, it has so much like ability for us to go and play, you know, head-to-head against our friends, to play, you know, have championships, make it like a competitive mobile series. You know, you see on other games like Rules of Survival, they have actual mobile competitions. And, you know, you could see that in FIFA. You could have that, really, because playing head-to-head against there, if they fix a few of the issues with the head-to-head, which I'm hoping will come, you could definitely have that competitive side. But on the other side, you know, there's a lot of, I feel like, frustrations from myself with this game of seeing all that potential, but also feeling that there's just so many things that are making it tough to play the game. A lot of times over this past week, you can follow me on Twitter, you know that I've like really been debating if I want to keep playing this game, and that is not a good thing, because like this is kind of like a job for me. Like, it's not a full-time job, but this is like I do this every day. I've been doing this every day, and I enjoy making content, and I do a lot of that, you know, the building of content stuff. So if I'm feeling that, you know, I don't know if I want to keep playing FIFA Mobile and I make money doing it, I can understand why it's tough for a lot of you as well that are having some issues and stuff. So I do think, and I posted this up on Twitter and I asked you guys, I said, like, what are the good things? What are the things you think need to be improved? Because I think that I want to kind of make a video and hope that if we sort of, you know, in a very constructive, positive way, talk about some of the things, some of the features that we want to see in FIFA Mobile, that we would love to see from, you know, like a communication, like, standpoint, these kind of things, that hopefully they will listen, and hopefully these things will get built upon, because really, you know, I guess that's the best I can do. But I do think that it's got to be in a positive way. You look at all the, you know, like the hashtag fix FIFA, like all those big things. Like, there was the push for this was not just to give feedback that's like, this sucks, this is not good, this doesn't work, but give feedback and reasons why, and approach in a positive way. You know, trashing people is not going to be a good way to get things done. Nobody's going to want to listen to those things if we do that. So really, I do feel like it has to be done in this, like, you know, a matter of, okay, these are the things and these are the concerns, and these, why are the concerns? One thing, and one big thing that I've had a concern with lately, and I know a lot of you have shared this, is the cups in head-to-head. it doesn't fit with the head-to-head mode. You'll go in, the people in FIFA Champion are playing someone with 830,000 fans, and they're losing 20,000 fans when they lose the match. And that match may be lost by a little bit of lag. It may be lost because, the person goes and passes in their defensive end for 90 minutes. It may be lost because, they just messed up in one match. But that loses them 20,000, and winning it would win them 3,000. So it's like you could beat someone 4 times out of 5. Sometimes if you're in FIFA Champion, like 5 or 6 times out of 7. And you'll be at the same place than where you started just because they had less fans to you. It promotes that idea of just like camping and not actually playing hard, because then you can, you're not getting it. Just because there's not as many people playing it or you're playing in specific areas, that cup system in my mind doesn't really work. We got to 998,000 fans. We lost one match. We lost a couple other matches to someone, some tough opponents. And yeah, they deserve the win in some of those games. But now I'm at 930,000 fans. I've lost 60,000 fans. It totally demotivates me and makes me not really feel like playing the game. And I love this mode, and I want to keep playing this, and I want to keep doing it. And I think that I don't necessarily know what the best answer to this is, but I think kind of like an even level of winning-losing to me seems so much more fair when you're building up FIFA Champion. Maybe after FIFA Champion you can make some changes, but as you're building up, if I'm going to FIFA Champion, I kind of feel like, if I'm winning more than I'm losing, I'm winning 5 games and losing 1, getting to FIFA Champion should feel a little bit easier than it feels with this one. And the other thing too, once you get to FIFA Champion, you don't get points for tying, which kind of seems strange in a match that kind of is supposed to mimic that head-to-head feel. Not getting points, not getting players for or whatever for that does seem like difficult. And I think the points, that's got to be one of my biggest frustrations right now with it. Obviously, the way the events are structured to be very pay to win so far is a bit of a concern as well. Team Heroes, I do love Team Heroes. Team of the week, maybe there's some okay parts about it, but there's a lot of things to improve. But this flash sale thing, this is basically spend money to get things, which I like the idea in Team Heroes where you could spend money and maybe get it faster, but in this place it's basically your only option is to spend money or not really get anything or give up sleep for 2 days, none of which really seems like a really healthy option. So I hope some of the things do get addressed. I do want to know though, what your thoughts are, what your concerns are, what some things, but keep it constructive, because I think we got to keep this as a positive message of things. We do, I know a lot of you're still coming back here and watching this and giving your feedback because you do believe that this can be the best season of FIFA. You see, I see, that there is so many positive things that could be with this game, so many great places, so many improvements from last year in terms of the graphics, in terms of the, adding of head-to-head and all of these different things. And yes, it's early on, and I get that there can be bugs, but the communication of it and the discussion around it doesn't really seem to be there. We're back to this flash sale thing where you play events every hour that people really didn't want to see again after the New Year's promo. And we're back with this promo again, which seems a little odd, all these things. And I realize, and part of that is, I am a lot more out of the loop now without the Game Changer program, without those things. And, that kind of is concerning, because if you're if you don't value something where you have that, that integration of the community, and those things, you kind of fear where the direction is going. Yeah, I don't know. I hope we can kind of bring some positive messages, some positive things with this, to promote some of these ideas that we want changed and show that we do want to make this game better. But there are a lot of things that do need to be fixed and do need to tweak. So if you've got some ideas, if you've got some suggestions, put them in the comments below, but keep them constructive, because it's not helping anyone if they're not constructive. And really try and put some thought and some understanding of why it is that you feel that way with those things. And I think hopefully someone will listen to this. Hopefully someone will read the comments, and hopefully some changes will be put in place to make this game the way it, the way that it could be, with the potential that it could have, to be on par with some of these massive games that they have going on with these big mobile platforms, and actually make that mobile platform the kind of platform that you can make with it. It's one of the biggest platforms in the world. And if you support it, if you bring in some of these things in the competitive, there's no telling where it can go. But I don't know. let's get into this though. Let's look at this flash sale. We'll see what we get for this hour. I do want to try and get some Team of the Week stuff done, so we're going to try and do some Team of the Week. Looks like I don't get a whole lot there. I get the bonus on my first one, which is the scouting offer. I really want that bonus on the one where I get the double for, or I want the doubler. I want the doubler so I can get the Team of the Week points. We got Shaqiri going on here, 220 points. So I am pretty close to Shaqiri, but I think that I'll probably hold off because I think I want to actually just get the Team of the Week and get some Team of the Week players. That kind of seems like one of my best options out of that one. So we'll go here first. I'm going to do the... I'm going to get myself a Team of the Week player, and then we're going to go and we're going to do some gameplay as well. I want to do some gameplay with the 92 overall Brooks card. I think that that would be some fun gameplay in there. So first we got to go to the event. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Okay, here we go. Team of the Week. We go to Team of the Week. We look for this 100 points here, so we get 100 points in this one. So for something big, give me an elite. 8 Player of the Month points. That's gonna be a gold. All right, so we got not bad though. Alexander Arnold. I'm not disappointed by that one. Some decent pace, some decent physical. Probably pretty good once you level him up. So our first player out of that one does reset it, but I am looking to try and pick up a few more of those Team of the Week points in the Black Friday sale stuff as well. So on the Thanksgiving side, we also get to claim some players. We did claim that Brooks card. We finished all the way along. Really, we just don't have Zardes and then this Dwyer card, but I do want to get Hedges. Great guy. Met him once when I was down in Chicago at the MLS All-Star game, so I think adding to the team is kind of cool. We'll put him on the team. So Matt Hedges here. We're going to add him as our center back card. And then we're going to do a bit of gameplay going towards that FIFA Champion in this one. So we'll swap him out here. We'll swap him out for Bayern here. Go in a lot less pace, which is a little concerning on there. Maybe I'll put him into the middle center back position. We got 103 overall on that one though, and then we'll test this out. We'll do a bit of, maybe can I train him up a little bit? Let's try and train him up. How high can I train this card? Okay. No, I don't want to do that much. Okay, we'll just do gameplay. We'll do a gameplay match first. We'll find out. Hopefully, it's not going to go the same way that it went last time we made a video, which was getting scored on and getting played for the last like 20 minutes. But you know what? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll try and get a victory in this one. We'll see where we're playing. This is about the time when we play that person. Not a match against them today, so that is all right. We'll see who we end up. 89 overall. FC Barcelona. They got a sick squad. Don't have way less fans. What? All right. If I lose this match and they have 0 cups, how many fans am I gonna lose? 0 cups. Something is very amiss about this, and I'm very worried about what's gonna happen if I lose this match. I really don't. Part of me wants to lose it just to see what happens, but also I don't want to end up going all the way back down to like 0 fans. So we're gonna go into this one, puts it into the middle. Royce goes to, like, I feel like I'm not gonna make any fans either. Like if they have 0, I'm gonna make like 2,000 fans or something on this. This is the most oddest thing that I have seen. If this even makes it through, there's a good chance that this game probably will just like lag out there. But there you go, nice goal there from Pulisic. Love these Thanksgiving players. I think they play amazing. That Mane card is awesome. Pulisic is a great card. That Johnson card is great. So really do like it. Brooks, pretty good card. We've done some gameplay with him as well. The only downside with that Brooks card is that the headers in the box, I was expecting them to be a little bit stronger. Seeing him to be a little bit more, you know, getting up and actually getting the headers. But I haven't found that he's able to come down with those headers as much as I would like. But he's got strong defense. He gets in on those tackles really nicely. So definitely like that part about it. So going in on this one. Oh, no, switch it. Okay. We're going here, and header out. Oh no! Okay, good, we got that. That was risky. That's the other thing that happens. I don't know if you ever have that or if that's just me, but every once in a while, I'll go to through ball, and it will just clear it. And I swear I'm not hitting the clear button, but I guess maybe I am. But I feel like if that's the issue, maybe like some way to kind of adjust the button so it's not as close to... what is going on here? So it's not as close to the clear button, so like I'm not accidentally clearing the ball or something like that. And maybe it is just like there's no players there trying to do it, but it just seems like an odd thing that it does that sometimes, and other times it won't do that. But anyways, here we go. Next one. Johnson. Johnson missed on it. Johnson missed on it. Oh, not second defender. The second defender, too, the problem with the second defender is they put your, like, it's good, I guess, when you're in the other end. I've seen a lot of people using their end, but I find the problem with the second defender is that it gets your players really out of position really quickly, which I'm not a super big fan of. But anyways, we're going to go back into this. We're going to go to the second half match here. Johnson, second half of the match, I guess I should say. Nice move there. Pulisic coming down the side. He's going to have a man in the middle. And Johnson fights his way in front, and Johnson will put that header in the back of the net. 2-0 on this one. So hopefully if we can keep this lead, we're not going to have to worry about what it means for someone to have 0 fans. Because or cups. I've definitely never seen that before. I have never seen someone with 0 cups. But it's odd. It's odd. I'm very interested. I am very interested to see what's going to happen here. Put it up, put it up. Okay, Johnson. Johnson at the top of the box. Stops, turns. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Probably should have just finesse shotted it, but it just seemed unfair to do it from there. So we tried to move back in the middle of the box. Dybala's coming down with it. Dybala moves it up. Nice play here. Definitely love that card too. The pace on it. I gotta show you some stats of these cards at the end of it, because his pace is just ridiculous. It's like over 100 pace for a defender. Like some of the cards that you get out of the packs are like even better than the cards that you would like get in the packs here. So Johnson, nice little move. I do not know what happened there, but at least we get to see the corner here. Try and find Brooks on this one. Here we go, Brooks, header! And he puts it in. So the first time I was like, yo, he never puts it in off headers. And the first time that we try that, he puts it in off the header there. So you go in, nice header. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, Stopde, put it to high graphics. Why aren't you playing with the high graphics on? The problem with high graphics is that it's a lot more lag when you're playing head-to-head. So if you're having issues with lag, change your graphics down as well. You'll find a lot more success with not having delay on the buttons and stuff like that. The one thing to keep in mind is a lot of times when the content resets, it actually like resets you back to the recommended settings, so you might need to actually go in and change it again if you notice that the fans have come back in as well. So there you go. Oh, messed that up. In the middle, Brooks. I don't know if Brooks stopped it, but I'm going to give Brooks credit for that one. Let's try and clear it out. Robin, Hedges. I actually like... Ooh, we got wrecked there. I like that Hedges card, actually, though. I think that that's a pretty decent card. He's played well as that central back card for us. Does open up us having that ability to have Brooks on the outside. I do like having Bayrein on the outside, though, because that's speed. But Brooks seems to be holding his own down that wing. You definitely want strong wing backs. Most people I know play a 4-4-2 formation or 4 at the back formation, whatever it happens to be. But I kind of like playing with this because it clogs up that middle as well with it. So... I don't know, kind of preference I guess, but I do definitely at times get beat when people are playing balls like out the wing. They'll try and overtop and stuff like that, so that is definitely something you need to be careful of if you only have 3 at the back. But I do kind of like having that extra amount of players in that midfield range as well. So 90th minute here, we'll put it up to, there you go, Royce. Okay, roulette it. Nope, we're just going to keep moving it up. Slowly but surely, we're going to try and move it to the box. Let's see if we can get right to one of those turn and shoot header from behind. There is no way that should count as a header, but at least we get one more chance to see Brooks getting the header. Can he do 2 for 2? After I said he can't head it from the corner, that one is more like what I've experienced in previous ones. So we do get another corner. We're going to see. Okay, here we go. So we've got 1 out of 2. Can we make it 3 out of 2? No. Doesn't fight for it. And that's the interesting thing there. I don't see him fighting for those headers in the box. You know, you'd expect him, and maybe because his jump is low, but he's not really getting overpowered. But it's interesting because he doesn't really seem to jump for those ones, which may be part of that. So we end up getting 11,000 fans. Oh, they do have fans. It just didn't show up. That was weird. Okay, anyways, got 11,600 fans out of that one, and they end up losing about the same. And I think that makes sense to me when you're winning what you're losing, but the problem is when you're not winning what you're losing, that grind to get up to the top does make it difficult. But anyways, thank you for checking this out, and thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde out.